Alright, so this is FBC Firebreak, Remedy's brand new game coming out next year, and it looks absolutely awesome. It was revealed last night, and if you're a fan of fun shooters, then just keep watching. Now, if you know Remedy from Control or Alan Wake, then this one's going to feel very familiar, but they're doing something totally different here. This is not a sequel or a DLC to Control. It's its very own thing, but it is set in the same world, the same kind of paranormal, wild universe of Control. So FBC Firebreak is a multiplayer FPS 3-player shooter that you and 2 friends, if you have any, it's fine, it's okay, you're going to team up to fight supernatural threats inside the oldest house, which is the super creepy headquarters from Control. The enemies are going to be weird and freaky, the weapons that you're going to be using are going to be even weirder, so it's going to be chaos all around in the best possible way. It just looks like a lot of fun. Now, FBC Firebreak is mission-based, so you will just hop in with your squad, blast through some bizarre encounters, and then jump out when you're done. It's super straightforward. It promises no fear of missing out and no obnoxious grind either. As you play, you will level up, you will unlock new abilities, new gear, some crazy new augments, which I'll explain in a second, and it's not going to bog you down with the endless grind or complex systems. You just get stronger, try out new stuff, and then keep moving. Now, it isn't a games as a service thing either. This isn't one of those games where you need to log in every day to grind for loot or chase daily objectives. It's not going to tie you down like that. FBC Firebreak is designed to be easy to pick up and play and then put down. They're expecting you to just jump in, have fun, and that's it. Now, Remedy will be supporting the game after launch with new content, but again, it's not going to be some endless grind. You will be free to play at your own pace. Now, this is the part where I think it sounds really cool. The weapons in Firebreak are called augments. They're paranormal tools made from these creepy altered items found within the universe. Think of them like powers, but with a twist. For example, in the trailer, there is a garden gnome. That garden gnome apparently is an augment. It is one of the weapons that acts a little bit like an ultimate ability, except it's a garden gnome. And these augments aren't always safe. Sometimes they will backfire on you and cause total chaos. So it's a little bit of a gamble. It's that kind of Remedy style where it's super strange, kind of funny, but also can turn things very intense very quickly. You'll be fighting things off like sentient sticky notes, apparently. Sticky notes that will be attacking you, remind you of your work on a daily basis, trying to kill you. So on one hand, you've got powerful weapons that can help you, but that powerful weapon can also turn on you. And on the other hand, there's going to be weird, wacky things within each mission trying to kill you as well. So I can already hear my voice comms with friends as one of them puts down the gnome turns his back on him and tries to kill him. At the same time, one of my other friends is running away screaming because there's a pile of sticky notes trying to stab him to death. Now, in the trailer, it did look like there was normal weapons as well. There was like a goop gun, there was a shotgun at one point, and I think there's a rifle at the same time. So it looks like those augments are just going to be your special abilities, but maybe I'm wrong. We're going to have to stay tuned to find out. Now, it is that kind of wacky, bizarre humor you can expect from Remedy, so I genuinely can't wait because it looks like it's going to be an absolute blast. Now, in terms of story, the game isn't going to have a full-blown narrative story like what Control has, but apparently there is still going to be story happening in the background. It takes place after the events of Control, and it's going to add more lore to that universe. So I guess if you're a Control fan, then you're going to know exactly what's going on. But they've said if you haven't played Control, then don't worry, you can still jump in and you won't feel lost. Now, in terms of endgame stuff, they've said, like, they will be adding new things to keep the content fresh, but without making you feel like you have to keep grinding. It's more about having a fun co-op mission experience. I'm also hoping, and I'm probably sure that it will have matchmaking, so if you don't have friends, which I know is an awful thing to say, but if you don't, I'm sure you can find some random strangers to play with. So to sum it all up, there is 3-player missions, crazy powers, crazy monsters, no grinding, just fun with friends, easy to pick up or put down, and it is set for release next year on Xbox, PlayStation, and of course on Steam as well. So make sure and keep an eye on it if this is the type of game that you really like to jump into. I'm definitely going to be picking it up, but because it's Remedy, I'm hoping, because they've got such a good track record, that it is actually a really good game, and it's not just the case of you seeing the footage on the trailer and thinking it's incredible, but it's just really well edited. And then when the game is released, it doesn't meet requirements or expectations, and it becomes a letdown, so you move on to the next game. But let me know in the comment section below what you think of the footage you've seen of FBC Firebreak. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you didn't, and as always, thanks for watching.